Hello everybody and welcome! This is a deck building video of Eric's blind run through Dark Matter, your first custom campaign, which is super exciting. Dark Matter is probably my personal favorite campaign.
Of all?
Of all the customs.
Ooh.
I can't say of all of them because I do actually have I'm weird. I have a huge line of separation between the two. Because custom campaigns, they can make changes after it's published. Other stuff, they can only do errata, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So they're different. However, Axolotl, the designer of Dark Matter, really cool guy. I have an interview with him where we talked about the design process of Dark Matter. Did help design a new standalone scenario that just became officially released, which is really cool.
Oh, that's wild.
Dark Matter's theme is you wake up, so you fall asleep at the Ward Theater during a performance of The King in Yellow, and you wake up in a cryo chamber in a spaceship. And you were like, was I dreaming the whole time? And then the spaceship is set to self-destruct, and you need to bring it back to, stop it from self-destructing, and then explore this whole weird new situation you're in. So that is the pitch for Dark Matter.
I love it.
Notably because of that, all these investigators flavorfully work as well, which is really nice. So we're completely whatever we want to do.
Yithian.
Yithian? Sorry, that's against the rules. But
every time.
Yeah. You're gonna ask. I respect you asking. You got to shoot your shot, right?
Yeah, every time.
And for context as well, we are building this in. This video might come out, our series might not come out closer to Drowned City's release, but we're recording this on September 16th, so we're not going to be top line any of the Drowned City cards or investigators here. It's just not going to happen.
No.
I'm
playing Barnaby though.
Yeah. No, you said anybody. All right. What do you want to do? Because you've been getting clues.
I've been getting clues.
Yeah. Did you want to fight? Notably, Dark Matter also has, I think, the best blind play of any campaign across the board. So I'm very excited.
Ooh.
Yeah. So.
Ooh. Now I don't know. I probably want to fight.
Yeah, you want to do some fighting? How do you want to fight?
That's the...
You said earlier you don't have a good track record with spells, so we probably don't want to do spells.
I think we're going to avoid spells.
So do you want to do, a guardian melee? Or sorry, I guess it's a melee or a firearm. Firearms are kind of close to spells, but you can reload them.
But you can reload them.
Or you could do something a little bit funky and build around aim towards a high-end weapon. Or if you want to be janky as hell, because I know you love a little bit of jank.
We love the jank.
Let me introduce you to Dragon Pole.
What is this? What a weird card.
Yeah. So that's an option. Let me just show you some weapons.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I can even show you in this. All right.
Why not?
So, yeah. We have
There's a part of me that also wants to see the neutral investigators this time.
So there's only two.
Yeah.
Charlie, Kane, and Lola.
Oh, yeah. And Lola's probably not that great at fighting.
She is not that great at anything. So you can make whatever choice you want, and you can probably make it work for her. So there's things like Dragon Pole. Mm-hmm. You know what next we can do? Let's go search by weapon.
Let's search down the rabbit hole by weapon.
Sort by scans only, sort by set.
Okay.
So you've done baseball bat.
I have. I don't want to go back.
Yeah, you played Will York for that one.
Yeah. I think I want to play a science killer.
Science killer.
So I see that lightning gun.
Okay.
And I'm thinking about some of those science cards that do weird things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we're going to space.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it doesn't let you do lightning gun.
Yeah.
But how safe do you want to feel? Do you want to be a little bit reckless?
I'm down to be a little bit reckless.
Because I could introduce you to Joe Diamond. Because he can kind of get into the gun, the weapons that Guardians can have.
Yeah.
But he also can play the science stuff.
Oh.
That is an option. The inverse of him is Roland Banks, who does like, because like science is yellow.
Yeah.
So like if you want to be doing something that's a little bit funky with kind of like science as your weapon.
I think, listen, I love the eyeliner on Roland,
Yeah.
but I think I got to go with the Joe Diamond.
Okay. I think Joe Diamond is a very fun choice for dark matter. Notably, you just need to be aware you have 2 in both of your defensive stats. So that's what I'm saying. You have to be a little bit reckless.
Yeah.
But at the plus side, that means both of your offensive stats, you can like do something every turn of the game.
Yeah.
All right. We don't need to settle. We can look at some cards and you can see what you got cooking here. So if you want to kill by science, and I know Eric likes to get funky. So this guy, nope, not that guy.
Charlie Ross Esquire.
So this guy is a little bit, he's not a combat ally, but he is a science.
Is this who I think it is?
Who do you think it is?
Charles West Reanimator?
It might be a reference to it, but I don't think he's not actual.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and that's Herbert West.
Herbert West, that's
Yeah.
right. After you successfully investigate by exactly 1 or 3, exhaust him, deal 1 damage to enemy at your location. I do like that.
He also gives you additional hand for tool assets, which actually also has some inherent synergy with Joe Diamond.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, we put Charles West in there.
Yeah.
So notably, you have to investigate, which means that maybe I can also flex a little bit to fighting.
Yeah.
I can be like investigate focus with some fight on the side. Okay. So you also need 40 cards for your deck because you're going to have a hunch deck.
Yeah.
So which is 10 insights. So, but let's not start there. Let's look at like, do you want to look at tools?
Sure. But also, what was the, hold on, there was a weird science bug that was an ally.
Oh yes, the Myconid.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, of course, the Ravenous Myconid. So this is his level 0 version. And then he can grow into one of the big versions.
Yeah.
So you want this guy?
We want this guy.
Do you maybe also want some alchemical... What is it called? No, it's, what's it called? I've been telling Julie that as you get older, you still remember everything, but the man in your brain just takes a little bit longer to get where he needs to go.
Yeah, well, what happens is as he gets older, his arms get longer.
Yeah.
Like the
There you go, strange solution.
like the
Slenderman?
No, Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger.
We also saw Eric's brain, the little person inside.
The arms got longer. Yeah, and that makes it harder to get to things.
Yes, exactly. So this is the level 0 version of Strange Solution, but there is an acidic ichor that you can level up to.
Oh God, yeah, we're putting that in.
So if we want to be science, that's the way to go.
We're putting that in.
All right. So this is like a good top end. I can even look by science traded stuff. Most of this thing is like, I think you got the stuff that actually is like the damage versions.
Yeah.
There is dissection tools.
After an enemy is located, place 1 resource on this card as evidence. Ooh.
And notably, it is a tool that can work with Dr. Charles West.
Ooh, yeah, put it in there.
All
We're
right.
gonna give Charles West our dissection tools.
Oh yeah. You are gonna also want a way to just fight normally.
Yeah.
So we're still gonna want like some sort of weapon.
Yeah. What's the hyperphysical shotcaster though? Tell me about this.
So we don't like it because we call it the hyperphysical shitcaster just because we don't like the design of the card. But I'll let you read it without putting anything else in there.
If it has no Aether, discard it. Spend 1 Aether, resolve the manifestability of its current form. Exhaust it, change its form. Okay, so what are its forms? Attack deals 1 damage. Okay, we like that. Investigate with any skill. I think I want it.
Yeah, you want to play with the Shotcaster?
I think I do.
All right, so I'm going to recommend you don't put it in your level 0 deck because it does nothing.
Oh.
Because it doesn't have any forms unless you put experience in.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah,
we could take it in the thick of it, but we'll put it in the side deck for now.
Yeah,
Because it does nothing on its own currently.
I feel like, and I know it's not a good card, but I feel like it does extra damage.
Yep.
Which is nice.
Yep.
But it also helps me investigate.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm down to go hard on 2 flexes and actually stick to it this time, unlike we did in Circle Undone.
That's very fair.
I think I'm okay with that because you don't need much. You have 4 book.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm down for that.
Yeah.
So then we can like balance that out.
Knives are science?
No, I'm on 2. I was on weapons there.
Okay.
Okay. You can't run the upgraded version of Sledgehammer.
Which is too bad.
Yeah, because you could. He holds half of it for you.
The mental image of that is so good.
Okay, this is also really stupid.
Yeah.
But there is some synergy with... Okay. People are going to be yelling at me for even suggesting this to you.
Is it the katana?
It's the katana.
I knew you were going to suggest the katana.
So the katana... But you have to use your foot for its lightning bolt ability. Okay? However, this card has some inherent synergy with the science archetype.
Yeah.
Which I will get to. So I'm just going to put this in the sideboard, just so we remember. It
Yep.
is super expensive. Your economy is through the roof right now. We'll worry about that in the future. But there's a card called Steady-Handed,
Yeah.
which works really well with Dr. Charles West as well.
Absolutely.
So when you succeed at a skill test, exhaust it. You either succeed by 1 more or 1 less. If you succeed by exactly 2, heal 1 horror. So you can kind of use that to influence things with Dr. Charles West. And if you feel so inclined, your katana.
Yeah. Let's put it in.
This one's experience. Let's put it in the cyber right now until we decide. The only thing is that, like, if you do katana, you might not want to do hyperphysical shotcaster.
That's
but
true.
we're putting these all in as just things to consider. Just as you are like, I'm kind of just showing you everything at the buffet, and you can choose what you want to eat.
I guess I'm going for super pulpy science man.
The hyperphysical shotcaster probably works better for the theme of that.
Yeah.
Albeit that doesn't mean you can't run steady-handed.
That's true.
Because I think this card's super playable, and it's also really nice for keeping your horror not dead.
Yeah. But I do need some weapons other than that. I think you're right. Katana's probably out.
So if you just want like a nice weapon that'll just solve the problem until you start buying the shotcaster, it's probably just a machete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
+1 for the attack and +1 damage. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you can take these out for the shotcaster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because then unless of course you do decide to put some experience in, because then you could put like 2 into this and then also buy a steady-handed. Notably, as far as I'm aware, there's no way to do the Aether unless... No, it's a supply, so you cannot do it. There's probably, let's check out the card. Let's check out if people say anything in the comments. Because I'll be honest, I've only played this card once. That hand act desperation jury to reliable backpack reliable wouldn't be a bad way to go. To find it, Tetsuo Mori to get it from the discard pile is not a bad idea. Oh, maybe I play Bob Jenkins.
And you also get the shotcaster?
No, I can help you pay for it.
Oh.
And then I can flex with Bob in a roguey way. That could be kind of fun.
I like that we have built around the shotcaster.
Yeah. The only problem is the willpower's bad, and I was kind of hoping to get someone with a better willpower. Ash Camp Pete. Yeah, a lot of survivors because they can scavenge it back.
Yeah.
But I mean, so like the thing is though, if we look at this, if the redundancy, you have redundancy also in the form, like if you get the Ravenous Myconid that eats things, And if you use your strange solution, that's a lot of damage we have to put into it. We don't need to rely on just the shotcaster.
No, exactly.
And then if I also have my own enemy management tools, and also Dark Matter is a very high experienced campaign. We can buy so many things.
Okay. But how many weapons in total should I really have? Because currently I've only got 1, 2...
You have 3 currently in this
Yeah.
deck, which is probably fine if I'm also flexing.
Yeah.
You could run other cards that you take out of your deck that just like deal damage. So we can just look at cards that deal damage, right? So like, let's go to the events. You can run like a toe-to-toe and upgrade out of it, right? Like that's like what you could do for redundancy with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's also, it's kind of it. But we can look at more weapons, see if anything else hops out at you. But at the same time, I think we're kind of like, I think everything else starts, you end up just like building around. Like you could play a 45 automatic as well. But the reality is that you have to translate 2 cards. So like that's going to eat up a lot of your time in the first scenario.
Yeah.
That you're seeking these out to find and then translate.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't translate both in one scenario, you want to translate at least one of them.
Yeah.
So, like, I think it's one of those things where you're going to try to look less for your weapons, and you're just going to, like, try to find one weapon. I don't know, it's tough. It's tough. Like, you could play 2 survival knives as well. These are fine, like, standalone weapons to start with. They're cheap. If you want to add a more weapon, this could be a way to do it. And you can also just upgrade out of it. Or, alternatively, upgrade into 1 survival knife. Right, and just like have that in your deck with everything else. If you're looking for another weapon, there's also Enchanted Blade. It's a little bit of magic as well. I would put the survival knives in though. If you were looking for like, if you wanted 2 more weapons just to make your deck a bit more consistent.
I think that's probably the best bet because I can always upgrade out of them too, as you said.
I think at this point now we should start looking at your Hunch deck.
Yes.
As we start with some groundwork, we should start looking at some insights. All right, there's one that I always recommend, and that's Working a Hunch. It has Hunch in the name. So you reduce the cost by 2 whenever you play these cards. So this is just a free
Discover
clue.
1 clue at your occasion?
It's just a free clue.
That's great.
So that'll be your first of your Hunch deck. Burning the Midnight Oil is economy in your Hunch deck, if you want that.
Do it.
And then basically after that, it's kind of like what you want to see.
What's anatomical diagrams? -2 fight? Let's see some other things.
Sure.
I feel that is sciencey though.
It is sciencey.
What's deep knowledge?
That's just a nice simple draw spell.
Oh yeah, I want that.
Okay.
Yeah, I need some card draw.
Everyone does.
Extensive research. What's that? Discover 2 clues at my location. Oh my god, it's 12. No, thank you. Like what? No. Logical reasoning. Nope. Play only if you have at least 1 clue. No, thank you. I'm out. I don't care. Thorough inquiry. Ooh, that's pretty good. Ooh. I think that, yeah.
So the nice thing too is that you can choose your Hunch deck each scenario, so you can also adjust if you do more than 10 hunches.
Yeah.
Or insights, rather.
So how many hunches do I have now?
You have 8 currently.
Okay. What does emergency aid do? Nah. What is evidence? Ooh.
So I wouldn't recommend this one for your Hunch deck because it's a reactive.
Oh, yeah.
You would like to prefer your stuff to be able to take out of the Hunch deck.
Oh, okay.
I'd put this in your deck, though, if you want to, because it works well for your deck.
Yeah.
So if you want this, I'd just put it in, but I wouldn't put it in your Hunch deck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What is scene of the crime? Well, seems pretty good. Yeah, I'd throw that in.
All right. So we need to add in 17 more cards, believe it or not.
I do believe it. I need economy, I believe.
Yes, we do need some money. You know what? I'm going to start putting my Bob deck together.
Okay. Just to see how that goes?
Yeah, because if maybe I could be some of your money.
Maybe you could.
So Bob's ability is at any time an investigator location may reveal up to you the item assets in their hand. And I may take an additional action which can play item assets from any investigator's hand. And I can spend resources. We can spend them as a team.
Oh, nice. But then your sanity isn't that high. Or sorry,
my
your
willpower?
Yeah.
I think I can find a way. I'm rogue after all. I'll just gamble. Apparently I love playing rogue with you. Okay, but I'm leaning more clues. Okay, so I'm going to play Schaffner's. We're going to play Schaffner. So that's... May spend them for item assets played by any investigator. So, like, the idea is that if my economy can help your economy, then your economy doesn't need to be as high.
No, that's fair.
I can be a little bit of a support.
Well, then maybe I need more cards that help us both draw. And what we'll do is we'll try to spend time together.
Yeah, maybe. I think that's not terrible. I mean, you got the thorough inquiry, which is good group draw if there's not an enemy. You can just be like, hey, I'm going to fill this up.
Yeah.
Question, I need to ask you this. Are we playing, now that we've played so many, it's kind of like dealer's choice for you because you're still new, you still have a pass. Do you want to play with the taboo list or without the taboo list?
For once, let's do with the taboo list.
Right, we did it for the last one, actually. So no,
okay.
Yeah, but we can do that. Okay, so then I'm not going to scavenge. That answers that question for me. It didn't change any of your cards.
Nice. That's because the hyperphysical shot caster is so good.
It's so good. I mean, I don't think it's also terrible. So, can I suggest something to you?
Yes.
If you want to take an in the thick of it to get 3 experience, you can put the Shockcaster in your level 0 deck. Ooh. And then you take 2 physical trauma.
Ooh.
And then you take that one card that we talked about, the emergency aid.
Ooh, yeah.
And maybe just like a one of. Like you could do like a one of this and a one of like that.
Yeah.
And then you can just have both of those in your hunch deck. And when you hit it, you just hopefully have the action to do it on.
Yeah.
And then you can play in the thick of it.
I'm down for that because then I get the Shotcaster right off the bat.
You get it on scenario 1. And then also I'd put a one of steady-handed because it also works with what you're doing.
That's great.
All right, so... and I assume because we're doing that, we're going to want the damage version.
Yes.
So then, what of these... It is unique. I was like, maybe I'll run it too. Because even though I don't like the card, I'm happy to play it. What do you want to get rid of? Do you want to get rid of the survival knife or the machete?
Probably the survival knife.
I think that's a good call.
Yeah. Because the hyperphysical shotcaster already does bonus damage, but it doesn't get the bonus attack.
That's correct.
Yeah.
However, you could go into things like reliable in the future as you upgrade.
Yep.
So you get +1 to each of them. You could also make sure your hyperphysical shotcaster is well maintained.
Oh, that's the plan.
Yeah. So I think what you want to be doing, if we look at your curve right now, a lot of these are your hunches, so don't worry about that. But you actually only have, you have 8 cards that are 3 or above, which is kind of high. But I do agree with what you're saying is that card draw is probably better for your deck. You could look at a card like Crack, Crack the Case. You've played this one before. You could look at that as well.
I think so. Because for 0, it's great.
And it also works if I get the clues. And because we're both kind of flexing, we can kind of do that.
Yeah.
I think I am going to maybe play British Bulldog in mind. I have to figure my deck out. I haven't played a Bob deck in forever, and I think I want to try something a little bit different.
You should play Dark Ritual. It gets lots of early mana.
It is pretty good. You get 3 black mana. I can't even imagine what I'm going to do with that in Arkham.
Yeah.
Do you want to look at some skills?
Yeah.
You got a lot of great ones.
I do. Holy cow. Holy cow.
So, you're good friends with Practiced.
Yep.
Practice makes perfect. Joe's a great user of it. Let me show you everything he's got.
That's so good.
Like, you could just do, like, 8 cards, and, like, practice makes perfect, and get 36 more cards. Like, get to 36.
Yeah.
Like, you could do, like, deduction.
Yeah.
You could do vicious blow.
I wanted something like vicious blow. Yeah.
You can do overpower.
That is one I definitely need two of.
You could do take the initiative.
Oh shit!
You'll want this for the Mythos phase for sure. So that is that's 8 right now.
Yeah.
And then you could play practice makes perfect. And you know this one. This is one you also just
Yeah,
played.
we love this one.
So then that's now 36 cards.
Sick.
So you just need 4 more cards.
I don't have any money on my own is the problem.
You do. You're burning the midnight oil.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. And you will be able to investigate.
Mm-hmm.
You only have you only have 1 event in your deck. No, you have a lot more than that. You have 17.
I almost wonder if I'm being a little too greedy with Ravenous Myconid and Dr. Charles.
I don't think so.
No?
No.
Okay.
The only thing is to consider is that to translate the Ravenous Myconid, you do need to do investigate actions. So if I were you, I would probably play Perceptions in your Practice Makes Perfect package as well.
Yeah.
Alternatively, is there a different thing that's that? Let me just take a second. Beep, 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 boop, 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 beep, 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 boop, boop.
It's happening.
I don't think so. Because that's the only thing that's going to be a little bit tricky for you. I wrote Perception here. Why can't I spell? That's the only thing that's going to be a little bit tricky. What do you get when you level up? Upgraded Deduction, upgraded Vicious Blow. You get the Eye of Truth again. I know you love that card.
We do love that card.
You get both Defensive Stance and Survey the Area, which are also nice for helping your thing, but they have no synergy with Practice Makes Perfect.
Mm.
You get the upgraded Overpower.
Yep, we love that one.
Oh, and the upgraded Perception.
I think I want Perception, actually.
Holy shit, you're fucking... You are... You know what? You definitely should buy Overpower and Perception. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I always forget how strong this card pool is. Okay. So those are things that help you investigate. I'm going to give you...
Yeah. So I've got Investigate, I've got Fight. I think the only thing I'm a little worried about with my Hyperphysical Shotcaster is just that it doesn't add any bonus to my attack.
Yes.
It does the +1 damage, though, so that's really good.
Yes. Well, there is one down here, the Empowerment
yeah.
configuration. So you can do 10 check marks. So you have 8 more you can put in here.
Okay.
Right? So you can do... Like, you might want to just do these 8.
Yeah.
Because then you get 2 extra shots. I wouldn't worry about the Clover part of it.
That's true.
Because, like, you can manage that. You want to be investigating through Uncanny Growth, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would do these 8.
Yeah.
Because then you get +2,
mm-hmm.
and you also get to fire it 6 times.
Yeah.
I think that's probably pretty good.
I think that's probably what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then what are you worried about for this last 2?
You're saying I really don't have to worry about money, huh?
I mean, you could run emergency cash. It's never wrong.
Yeah.
If you're just looking for a last 2, it's never a bad thing. Is there anything in Insight? Let me check. You also can just play Shortcut. It's hard to go wrong with Shortcut.
That is true. I've never played Shortcut correctly. Maybe I should put it in there just to give it a try.
Maybe, but you also could do something fun and funky.
Yeah, that's true.
You could play... this is not great at level 0, but the upgrade's really nice. This is kind of economy, but you have to be investigating, so it might not be the way.
Mm-hmm.
If... we probably want something that's, like, lower on the curve.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, so, like, what do you're... Are you worried about money?
I'm actually more worried about card draw still. Because
Okay.
I'm worried about fetching my weapons. Because I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weapons total.
You actually have
7.
5.
Oh, yeah.
The section tools are not a weapon.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So I've only got 5. So I think I gotta have better fetch. So I need something like a backpack, or I need something like a
You could go prepared for the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a really good call.
All right. So that is... I hope you play one of these one day, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you'd enjoy playing a Katana deck.
Why do people hate it?
Well, because it's actually, like, awful. It's, like, actually close to unplayable. But if I know anything about you, you have fun, like, trying to make that work.
I would.
Yeah.
I would absolutely have fun.
All right. Dark Matter, Eric. Beautiful.
How bad is this deck, be honest?
I actually think this deck's really legit.
Nice.
I think Joe Diamond's a strong investigator. I think he's very fragile. I mean, like, a lot of it's going to depend on if you hit the shitcaster, right?
Yeah.
If you hit that early, you're going to be okay. Likewise, it depends on the speed that you upgrade both the Ravenous Myconid and the Strange Solution.
I'm so ready.
If you're able to translate them both in the first scenario, like, that would be huge.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll just do it. That's easy.
It is easy.
Simplest solution is just to do it.
Yeah, no, I think the deck's legit. To be honest, I see very little. Like, the only thing I wouldn't do is play around the Shockcaster, but I don't think there's anything wrong with it. That's just a personal preference.
I'm also a huge fan of, what's that game called? Control.
Yeah. All right, now I gotta do this shit. And we're gonna do a big money deck, I think.
Oh, yeah. We
Faustian
love Faustian
Bargain. I only get 5 level 0 green cards.
Are you sure you want Faustian Bargain to be in there then?
Yeah, it's the best economy card in the game.
No, that's fair.
It's really good. It's just 5 free resources. Like, it has curses in them, but, like, who cares? In that case, I think I will also probably play Emergency Cash. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so I'm investigating with a light amount of fight for flex. How am I going to do that as Bob?
The Lantern.
I mean, actually, I will run 2 lanterns.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't think that's terrible. Problem is, a lot of these things we're going to upgrade into. All right, give me 2 improvised weapons.
Ooh.
And I think I'm also going to take 2 wing units.
You're like a bird.
I'll probably upgrade out of those, because I think my deck's going to get better as we get further in this. Because I am going to be a well-connected deck. I don't think I want to take... fuck.
Hatchet man, take me by the hand.
I gotta figure out my rogue cards.
It's too bad you can't take the machine gun.
The Gatling gun?
I want you to take it.
Oh, I know. I wish I could, but alas, it does not exist.
Does not exist yet.
All right. Enemy management. I mean, the British Bulldogs are going to go a long way. If I could just go like a 2 of the upgraded version. You could attack a 5, which isn't great, but still. I mean, I'm going to play well connected.
I mean, I think I attack at 5 at best. Sometimes at 6.
Yeah. I mean, but you have skills to make up for it.
That's true.
I've done a lot of well-connected decks with you, but I think this is going to be another one. But it's going to be a different flavor of it. Ah, that's going to be some level 0 cards. Disguise.
Oh, nice.
That's like
yes,
it's not solving an enemy, but it's like giving us breathing room if the time comes to it.
Yes. And then I'll come in there with my Shockcaster.
Yeah. Okay, I need a 1 of more rogue card. Well, we're gonna go to my favorite. I was gonna watch this, but I don't think I'm going to. I was there for a second. So 1 of breaking and entering. Are we going to go into that as we level up?
I read that as breaking and ferreting.
I wish. I'd play the hell out of that card.
Look at that ferret. Look at that ferret up there. That man ferret.
Yep.
Your deck seems harder than mine to build.
It is, but I think it's. I mean, I think it's gonna be fine. Give me some perceptions. We're gonna play those for sure because we're getting clues.
Yeah.
I just have to figure out like the level of which I'm doing my, like how much I'm gonna help you. I think I'm also gonna take it in the thick of it.
Whoa.
And we're gonna take 2 lockpicks.
Whoa.
It's not great with Bob though. It's only 7. But that's okay. Like I said, my deck's gonna improve as we get deeper into this. Well-connecteds are going to be in my sideboard. And I think I also want more items. Sorry, first we're also going to buy a Liquid Courage.
Nice.
Just in case we need some alcohol.
The upgraded version?
Yep.
Nice.
This will be my last of my experience for that. So that's not an item. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need more items. Survivor. I still need one more. Give me the old key ring.
Oh yeah, every day.
I think I'm gonna take some track shoes.
You do love track shoes in this game.
I do. Yeah, we'll take a track shoes. We'll take 2 of them to start. I have lantern. Give me matchbox. Okay, things are coming together. I need one more rogue card. Is there an item? A fox mask. Let's do that as my last one. Okay.
We're liking this. We're liking this.
This is a fucked up sort of thing that we're looking at here.
Don't even know why.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14. I probably want at least one more item, but your items are also what we're playing. But you actually only have 6 items. 7 in total.
7 with the, yeah.
But you're unlikely to actually play this realistically. Like, I think this is just if you hit it in your opening hand.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, honestly, actually, this is really good with dissection tools because you will probably never want to actually physically play that card. So if I can do it as an action, that would be really nice.
Sick.
Okay. Survivor. Give me a teddy bear.
2 of them even.
And I think that's it. So is this deck... Honestly, this deck feels bad. But I think I'm just going to buy, like, powerful upgraded cards. I think we're going to win because of that. Like, I'm going to buy a red clock. I'm going to buy one of these. We're going to buy some well-connected.
I know what these cards are because I've seen you play them many times.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Should I get fucking funky with this?
Yeah.
All right.
You should get the weirdest you've ever gotten.
All right, let's take all these down to one-ofs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know what you're doing, but this seems weird. Let's do it.
All right.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, all of them.
All right, bring them all down to one-ofs. I've played this in Skids, but I've always played this card in Skids. I've only played it in one other person's Zoe. I've never played this in Bob. So my deck size is reduced by 5, but I'm only one-ofs.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so now we're at 1. I mean, this, in theory, this number stays the same.
Yeah.
So I have one more experience. Let's look at some rogue cards that are level 1. You know, in that case, maybe we don't do the Liquid Courage. And maybe... we can't buy anything that costs 2. I think I'm going to buy a Hard Knocks. Maybe? No, because we want the... You know what? I'm actually not going to buy the lockpicks to start.
Whoa.
Because with 3 experience, I can run a one of well-connected. And that's going to help me out there.
Which means you have to drop it down in your side deck.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, this deck's a pile. I mean, I think I can pilot it no problem. Like, I actually think, like, it's going to be fine in my hands.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
But it's a pile. All right, in this case, okay, give me anything that gives me resources. Survivor has... We're going to get an unscrupulous loan for sure.
What about Dark Horse?
No, because that has 0 resources, and I'm trying to go lots of resources.
Yeah, that's fair.
Events, Act of Desperation, End of the Road. Is Act of Desperation worth it? Honestly, no.
No, that's
real bad. But at the same
bad.
time, I kind of want to play it.
Well, then I think you should go the other direction and not take the one-ofs of everything.
No. I've made my choice. I've made my bed. So I need 10 more cards.
Well, I mean, you know one of them's Act of Desperation.
Maybe. I have to see about more hand slot items.
Do you have Dynamite?
I can't play Dynamite.
That's too bad.
I got to do 3 more rogue cards with this. No, sorry, 1 more rogue card, because this counts as one of them. 1 more rogue card. Sorry, give me an emergency cache. We need that.
This is a wild ride.
It is pretty wild. I think it's going to be sick, though. Now I'm starting actually to get super hyped.
That's part of the wild ride. We're on the up part of the coaster again.
It is, yeah. It is. I think... fuck. Assets?
You don't have an ally yet.
I don't. I'm probably going to get Lola Santiago. I could go with Bianca D. Katz. I haven't played her before. Don't think me bringing an enemy onto the table, though, seems like a good idea.
I mean, I think you should, because then I'll kill them.
Yeah. I mean, it is just synergy with your dissection tools and your scene of the crime. If it's on top of your deck, I just go first, and then I try to piss off Bianca. We get 2 clues out of the situation.
Yeah, there we go.
We're going to get swallowed up by some cards in this. So I think I probably should play, like, Guts. I probably should have a 1 of Guts in here. I'm not too worried about the foot. My foot's going to be okay. And once the well-connected's going, like, literally nothing scares me.
So Bianca then, huh?
Maybe. But I could go Gregory Gry.
Let's see Gregory Gry. The Muckraker. Yeah.
I think I'm going to go Gregory.
Yeah, Gregory seems more grimy.
Yeah.
More like the Bob Jenkins I'm expecting.
Oh, is that my 5th? That is my 5th card. I don't want it to be Gregory. So I'm going to go with actually just, other Grandma. This Grandma. Because I'm going to upgrade her. I'm going to upgrade out of her.
Yeah.
Unless...
Gregory Gry.
Okay, I'm going to make Bryn proud and play Sleight of Hand.
That's a really bad way to store a knife.
Oh, fuck!
I think I've got the tendon.
Yeah.
Oh, bless.
Okay, and we're going to be upgrading into this Thieves kit as we get older. I think I might actually even put this as a level 0 card. I think it's worthy of a slot in our deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I can't. I have too many cards, so it's not going to be that. But I mean, I think that the first scenario is going to be bumpy, but then after that, it's going to be golden.
I think the first scenario with the Shotcaster is just going to carry us.
Oh, hell yeah. Give me a Take Heart. You impressed me with the long shot. I'll take that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta.
I mean, I'm also evading, so it works there.
Mm-hmm.
I would like a manual dexterity. So how am I dealing damage again?
I don't know. I think Lantern.
Enemy management. Lantern, but that's a 1 use.
Yep.
But that's to investigate. Disguise is enemy management.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's it for enemy management. So I probably should focus my last few cards on that. They can't be rogue cards. They have to be survivor cards. Damage. No. Oh, yeah, improvised weapon.
Yeah,
That's
you got
another
improvised weapon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Meat cleaver. Pitchfork.
There's not too much more. I'll play these bandages. That's easy. Let's play those. What does Creed do? It can deal me 4 horror. Holy shit. Alright, I need some liquid courage in my sideboard because I can't put it in my main board because I'm going to upgrade into it. Oh, this is going to be a time.
Where are we? Where are we on the roller coaster again?
We're kind of like right in the middle.
No,
We're kind of like right in the middle. YouTuber are probably going to hate. I mean, they'll love this deck, but there's going to be people who'll be like, "This. I think it's going to be fine." I'm mostly just worried about. I don't think I need to be worried too much about the weapons.
No.
And I can upgrade into better things.
But I've only got 5 weapons. I should probably have more weapons.
No, you're fine. Okay. I got a winging in and I got an improvised weapon and disguise. We're golden.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
So this is going to stay forever. That's going to stay forever. This is going to stay forever. That's going to stay forever. Is this going to stay forever? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is, because it works with a Thieves Kit really well. So that is going to stay forever. All my rogue cards are going to stay forever.
You still don't have... Oh, no, you do have an ally. Madame Labrush.
Yeah, and she's going to be replaced by some sort of rogue ally in the future. I mean, like, I don't want to just do Lola Santiago. Give me my name, please. I don't want to just do Lola, but she is really good.
Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Wow, she's so strong.
Yeah, she's so good.
You literally
but I mean, like, in all fairness,
to get clues.
I did last time I did this. I played Delilah in that Skids deck, so I think I could just play Lola here.
Yeah, do it.
And I will take probably you. Don't mind if I do in my sideboard. Oh, this is going to be great.
We're back up.
It is true. Just once I get experience, we're going to go to the moon.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to take my trauma as 1 and 1. I'm a little bit worried about the trauma.
Yeah.
But I think I do want to take Well Connected here. All right, let's just grab things that give me resources. But they have to be survivor. No, I already done this. We have the emergency cache. Yeah, but in all fairness for everyone too, and also Bob Jenkins, he is an Edge of the Earth investigator. Their level 0 decks are really sticky.
Okay.
Because they upgrade into another class, and so I can't play any upgraded survivor cards, only upgraded rogue cards. So like their level 0 decks are always a little bit sticky.
Yeah.
But we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 items. I was going to say somehow that number got lower. And it did, but that's because we went to an underworld support deck.
Yeah.
But in theory, it should be fine. Oh, fuck it. Give me a knife. We just need a backup just in case. I'll take a knife as a one of.
Smart.
All right. Just that little bit of extra damage.
Yeah.
Not a lot. I'm using a fucking knife.
Yeah.
You can't expect me to do much more than that.
I'm using a super gun from
I could play a
space.
fire axe, but I think I want to be cycling through my stuff.
Yeah.
All right, one more card. And it's going to be the strongest card in my deck.
Ooh, that's a big claim.
Okay, I'm cutting Cherished Keepsake. Get that fucking thing out of here. Give me an Idol of Xanatos. Yes.
Strongest card in your deck.
I think I want that instead. It synergizes with... fuck. I mean, this is going to be turning into something else. Yeah, give me the bear.
Strongest card in your deck.
That's going to be... because that's going to be turned into a Lucky Cigarette case.
Yeah.
But I also have to do the red clock. All right, you guys know what I need to do. Give me a Relic Hunter in my sideboard. And also, fuck it, while we're here, give me another day, another $1.
I don't know what's happening. It's great.
I think I'll just take an end of the road. And I think that's going to be...
As your last card?
Yeah.
The end of the road?
End of the road.
Well done.
And I can slide out of that, like, pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty alright.
Oh. What have I done? Ruin the stream. It's not a stream.
It's just copyrighted music.
Yeah.
Alright, Dark Matter, Justin. So how you feeling about my deck, Eric?
I don't know. I don't know even what it is. It looks like an assortment of cards.
It is very close to an assortment of cards, but you said I can put in my Underworld support. I've never really done it like this before.
Yeah.
But I have faith.
I have faith.
I think it's going to upgrade like fucking crazy.
I can't wait until the gun makes you reconsider everything.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's great. I mean, you also, when you upgrade, you might want to look at putting in more items, too. So, depending on how things go with Bob. Like,
I'm just going to be putting in more shot casters. Is that legal?
It is. Honestly, I want to play these decks right now. I love them both so much. They're both a little bit sticky.
My deck is only sticky because I need to figure out what this fucking bug is.
Yes, it's true. All right, well, thanks for watching, everybody. If you're watching this on YouTube, our run is going to begin next week on Monday for Dark Matter. Wish us luck. It's a very fun campaign, and it's also, luckily, because you get so much experience, is on the easier side. So we just have to survive the first scenario.
Oh, bless.
I think that's the first 2 scenarios I think are going to be the hardest. And then after that, smooth sailing. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye!